Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday to all of you. Full details have just been released. Many Social Security recipients will be receiving financial assistance very soon. Monthly benefits are also now changing for millions of Americans. President Biden has signed into law his brand new Inflation Reduction Act. So friends, please make sure you watch until the end of this video to see how this new law will benefit you. I will also be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. Please enter the giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos and then commenting below the keyword of each video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chance of winning the giveaways. Please stay tuned because in a video later today, I will be announcing a winner.
For years, the naysayers said we could never take on the big drug companies and lower the cost of prescription drugs, but now we have. They said we could never take on entrenched big oil interests and get tough on climate change, but we have succeeded. They said we'd never close tax loopholes for the wealthy and make the ultra-rich pay their fair share, but we've gotten all these things done in one single bill. For anyone who thought Washington was broken and couldn't do big things, Democrats have shown real change is possible. If the last 2 months could be summed up in a word, it would be persistence. My dad, who died in November and would have been 99 on Flag Day, taught me a lesson. If you try to do the right thing, and if you persist and never give up, you can make the world a better place. Well, that's what's happened here. We persisted and persisted and persisted and never gave up.
So we have some exciting news. President Biden signed the Democrats' landmark climate change and health care bill into law, delivering what he has called the final piece of his pared-down domestic agenda. President Biden is aiming to boost his party's standing with voters less than 3 months before the midterm elections. The legislation includes the most substantial federal investment in history to fight climate change and would cap prescription costs at $2,000 out-of-pocket annually for Medicare recipients. It would also help an estimated 13 million Americans pay for health care insurance by extending subsidies provided during the crisis. The measure is paid for by new taxes on large companies and stepped-up IRS enforcement of wealthy individuals and entities, with additional funds going to reduce the federal deficit. During the signing event at the White House, President Biden pointed to the law as proof that democracy, no matter how long or messy the process, can still deliver for voters in America. With Biden's approval ratings lagging, Democrats are hoping that the string of successes will jumpstart their chances of maintaining control in Washington in the November midterm elections. However, GOP lawmakers strongly oppose the legislation. Republicans say the legislation's new business taxes will increase prices, worsening the nation's bout with its highest inflation since 1981. Though Democrats have labeled the measure the Inflation Reduction Act, nonpartisan analysts say it will barely have a perceptible impact on prices. The measure is a slimmed-down version of the more ambitious plan to supercharge environment and social programs that President Biden and his party unveiled early last year. Biden's initial 10-year, $3.5 trillion proposal also envisioned pre-kindergarten, paid family and medical leave, and expanded Medicare benefits. That failed after moderate Senator Joe Manchin said it was too costly. Though the law is considerably smaller than their initial ambitions, President Biden and Democrats are calling the legislation a once-in-a-generation investment in addressing the long-term effects of climate change. Another $64 billion would help 13 million people pay premiums over the next 3 years. for privately bought health insurance under the Affordable Care Act. Medicare would gain the power to negotiate its costs for pharmaceuticals, initially in 2026, for only 10 drugs. Friends, the keyword for this video is Yukon River. If you would like to enter the next Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Yukon River, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And friends, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Medicare beneficiaries' out-of-pocket prescription costs would be limited to $2,000 a year, starting in the year 2025. And beginning next year, one would pay no more than $35 for insulin. Senator Joe Manchin told reporters today that the Inflation Reduction Act won't immediately temper inflation, telling reporters that the necessary investments needed to bring down prices would take some time. Senator Manchin said the market is anticipating the investments that will be made with the passing of the bill. Utility prices, for instance, will come down as the United States becomes more energy independent. Manchin also told reporters, if you think that you're going to wait on the Federal Reserve to raise rates, discourage you from buying anything, and that's going to take care of our inflation. That's not how you take care of inflation. Asked whether it made sense to ask people to pour large sums of money into putting solar panels on the roofs, buying an electric vehicle, then cashing on the credits, Senator Manchin stated that would be a 10-year process. Manchin said that's not going to be overnight. They have incentives to do that to help them. The measure is paid for by new taxes on large companies and stepped up IRS enforcement of wealthy individuals and entities, with additional funds going to reduce the federal deficit. So friends, what are your thoughts on the Inflation Reduction Act? Do you think it will decrease inflation here in the U.S.? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you, friends, for joining me here today. I greatly appreciate every one of you who are watching my videos. To say thank you, I'll be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card in a video later today. So please listen for the keywords and stay tuned for that video.